the boxes as we progress into the tournament. There's nothing as he's found his best 11. That's what I asked him. He says it's all about horses for courses. I'm very happy that whoever I ask to come into the 11 perform, they've been doing well. And of course, words of praise for Mitchell, Sam Billings and Sikandar Raza.
HBL PSL सीजन 10 में एक्शन रवा दवा है और कल है डबल हेडर जहां सुबह में मुल्तान
worst stretch of the season, right before one of the biggest games of their season in a Champions League semi-final against Barcelona. It's unfortunate for them, is it, Jamie?
Yeah, but listen, we've seen them before in this competition. They've been fantastic. They're probably not quite as good as they were before when they got to the final against Manchester City, but it's knockout football. They're very close and they can still do it.
OK, well, with the call for this game, let's send you over to Ray Hudson and Chris Whittingham. We're going to see you again at half-time here at the desk.
Welcome to Catalonia, Barcelona, Inter Milan in this semi-final of the Champions League. And we heard some reports that Lamine Yamal, the Stars' 17-year-old, did pick up an injury in the warm-ups, but still good to go, still in that lineup. One spot in the final remains for either Barcelona or Inter Milan, meeting in a knockout tie for the first time since 2010, the last time they were in a semi-final together. It will conjure memories of Jose Mourinho and trebles and the greatest nights in the history of Inter Milan. But in the here and now, Inter arrived to Catalonia reeling. 3 straight losses, all without scoring. The dreams of winning the 3 major trophies on offer to the Italian side is now becoming a nightmare. Let's get into the starting 11s for both sides. First for Barcelona, an unchanged team from the team that played in the Copa del Rey final on Saturday, beat Real Madrid by 3-2 in extra time. Pedri and De Jong in behind Dani Olmo, one of the stars of the Spanish national side in the summer. And that front 3, Rafinha, still no Robert Lewandowski, still no Alex Balde, and Lamine Yamal remains in the starting 11 despite suggestions of an injury in the build-up to this one. Barcelona coming in after securing that Copa del Rey, a 3rd straight El Clasico win over Real Madrid. They're young, they're free scoring, they've scored 155 goals in all competitions this season, and they're primed to win the Champions League for the first time in 10 years. A fascinating contrast of styles as you get into the Inter starting 11. 5 changes from the team that lost to Roma at the weekend. Alessandro Bastoni is back from suspension, as is Henrik Mkhitaryan. Jan Bisek comes in for the injured Benjamin Pavard. Denzel Dumfries comes in for his first start since mid-March, and Marcus Thuram, who's not played in Inter's last 3, comes in for Marko Arnautovic up front.
This match is brought to you by Heineken, UEFA Champions League official sponsor.
Un uomo di giustizia. Vi chiediamo di osservare un rispetto. Riposi in pace.
And a roar comes from this Estadi Olympique, still the temporary venue that Barcelona occupy until the Camp Nou is ready. My name is Chris Whittingham. I'm alongside Ray Hudson. Ray, how are you seeing this semi-final?
Well, yesterday's semi-final, Chris, featured 2 excellent teams dreaming of winning their first European Champions Cup. These two clubs have won 8, Barcelona 5, Internazionale 3. And this embryonic Barcelona team, Chris, have been scoring goals at unmatched rate amongst the top 5 leagues in Europe. Free-flowing passing is a transmitted disease with all Barcelona teams, but they'll have to crack the defensive code of a strong Internazionale team. Well, they've just lost the 3 consecutive games in the domestic competition. They've kept 8 clean sheets in the Champions League. So this is a serious hard nut to crack for Barcelona.
As we are underway with this semi-final, Barcelona and Inter over 2 legs to decide who goes to the final of the UEFA Champions League.
Touch.
And a lovely ball to start things off from Barella. Dumfries returning from injury and crossing into that area. It was nearly wing-back to wing-back as Koundé covers ahead of Di Marco. But Inter getting off to a good start. Dumfries again. And Turan on the flag! In 30 seconds, Inter lead at Barcelona!
Simply magisterial by Internazionale. There's no other word for this football. Sit